The latest update from King Felipe VI singles out his daughter, the Princess of Asturias. Welcome back, royal enthusiasts, to Crown Chronicles. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the most compelling, surprising, and emotion-filled stories from royal families around the world. And today's episode? Well, this is one you'll want to listen to all the way to the end. Because the latest update from King Felipe VI of Spain hasn't just made headlines, it has sent shockwaves through royal circles, sparked fierce public debate, and placed his daughter, the Princess of Asturias, under a spotlight brighter than ever before. This isn't just an update. This is a revelation. One that could shape the future of the Spanish monarchy. Let's dive in. The royal house of Spain has always been a fascinating blend of tradition, modernity, and the occasional quiet storm. But the most recent announcement from King Felipe VI stands out for one powerful reason. He chose to single out his daughter, Princess Leonor, in a way that has left Europe buzzing with speculation. Now, Princess Leonor may only be 19, but she has already shown the poise, discipline, and maturity of someone destined to redefine what it means to be a modern monarch. And apparently, her father has taken notice, during his latest public address, one designed to reflect on the future of Spain. The responsibilities of the crown, and the challenges of a shifting political landscape. Felipe VI dedicated an unexpectedly large portion of the speech to Leonor. Not the royal household, not the tradition of the crown, not the monarchy as an institution, but his daughter specifically. And this unusual emphasis has left many wondering, what does this mean for Spain's future queen? Observers were stunned when the king openly praised Leonor's growing sense of duty, highlighting her recent military training, her academic achievements, and her unwavering dedication to the values of the crown. What made this moment particularly striking was his tone, not just proud, but urgent. Almost as if he wanted the Spanish people to understand that Leonor isn't simply preparing for the role. She is already stepping into it, and let's not forget, Princess Leonor recently took her solemn oath to the Constitution, a historic moment that officially marked her transition from royal daughter to royal heir in the eyes of the nation. It was a moment filled with emotion, symbolism, and power. But now, with the king's newest update, it seems that milestone wasn't the end, it was the beginning. Royal experts are reading between the lines, and their interpretations are nothing short of electrifying. Some believe this speech signals that King Felipe VI may be preparing for a gradual passing of responsibilities, a soft transition of power. Similar to what we've begun to see within the British monarchy. While Felipe remains firm and respected on the throne, the growing pressures of leadership, alongside Europe's shifting political climate, may be encouraging him to prepare Leonor sooner rather than later. Others believe the king's focus on Leonor is strategic. With rising Republican sentiments in some parts of Spain, showing his daughter's competence, strength, and modern outlook is a way of stabilizing support for the monarchy. And what better way to do that than to highlight the future? A future embodied by Princess Leonor, poised, educated, multilingual, respected, and increasingly admired across Europe. But there's more to this update than politics. There was something deeply personal in the king's words, a rare glimpse into the father-daughter bond inside the normally guarded walls of Zarzuela Palace. He spoke of her determination, her discipline during training, her respect for the Constitution, and, perhaps most movingly, her understanding of the responsibility she carries not just as a royal, but as the first heir to be raised entirely in democracy. You could see it on the faces of the audience, admiration, pride, and a sense of witnessing history being quietly written. For Princess Leonor, however, this public acknowledgement marks a turning point. She is no longer simply being prepared for queenship, she is being publicly positioned for it. And the reactions across Spain? Fierce and passionate, supporters of the monarchy celebrated the king's words, praising Leonor's composure, her hard work, and her dedication. Many commented that she is exactly what Spain needs right now, a symbol of stability, unity, and fresh leadership. Meanwhile, critics questioned whether the speech was more about reassurance than celebration, suggesting that the king might be attempting to reinvigorate faith in the monarchy amid political tensions. But whether one supports the monarchy or not, one thing is undeniable. Princess Leonor has become one of the most prominent young royals in Europe. Her rise has been steady, disciplined, and handled with extraordinary care, and King Felipe's latest update has solidified her place not just as the future queen, but as a central figure in Spain's evolving story. Behind the scenes, insiders say Leonor has been preparing more intensely than ever. Her military education, which placed her in rigorous physical and tactical training, has shaped her into a leader capable of much more than ceremonial duties. She has shown resilience, intelligence, and a remarkable ability to remain grounded despite being under global scrutiny, and perhaps this is why the king singled her out. He sees what the world is beginning to see, that Leonor is ready to step into history not just as a royal figurehead, but as a leader, for the Spanish monarchy, and for Europe. This moment marks the dawn of a new era. A generational shift. A bridge between tradition and modernity. And at the center of that bridge stands Princess Leonor, poised, prepared, and now publicly endorsed by the king himself in a way no one expected. Thank you for joining us on Crown Chronicles. If you enjoyed this emotional and powerful royal update, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and drop a comment below. What do you think King Felipe's special focus on Princess Leonor means? Is Spain preparing for a new queen sooner than we think? Stay tuned, more royal revelations are coming your way.